I was asked recently about the real magic that I bring to my personal appearances as a Santa Claus portrayal artist. And now, with more than 20 years of experience under my belt, here's what I've observed. Yes, there's the red coat, of course. The white beard, yes, of course. And the joyful ho, 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 yes. And those things matter. They do set the stage for Santa Claus. But here's where the real power of Santa's presence comes in. It's not in the wardrobe or the props. It's in the moment. It's in that connection. Here's what I mean. Before Santa arrives, everything is ordinary, right? The party is the party. The gathering feels like any other gathering. People are chatting, the kids are playing, the snacks are being served. It's nice, but it's not yet magical. Then Santa walks in, right? And everything changes in a moment. The room shifts, smiles widen, eyes sparkle. People pause, cameras come out. You can feel it. Something happens in that moment. And it's not, of course, just me that they're reacting to. It's what I, as Santa Claus, represent. It's belief. It's imagination, presence. When I arrive, that's when people they lean in with wonder. Something extraordinary is created right then and there. The ordinary becomes extraordinary. A simple gathering transforms into a meaningful experience. And that's the real power of Santa's presence. And that's what I live for. I think a lot of us live for, right? That's where the fun really lives. And now, I don't get me wrong, my visits are fun. I don't want to, I'm not taking this too seriously. There's joy and surprises, laughter, hugs, cookies, and plenty of unforgettable moments. They're uplifting. And believe it or not, they often are a little educational too. I might share a story or spark a conversation or pass along a small life lesson hidden inside of a twinkle and a smile, right? But underneath all the fun, there's something a little deeper, a moment of meaning, a moment of truth, a reminder that goodness is real. Goodness still exists in the world. And so here's what I actually do. I bring presence. I show up with intention. I slow down. I make eye contact with the people that I'm talking with. I see them, and I help them feel seen. And sometimes I think for the first time in maybe a very long time, I'm not performing or entertaining. I'm not trying to put on a show. I'm creating space for joy, for connection, for something real to happen. And over the years, I've found a bit of a rhythm, a sequence that helps guide each appearance. It starts with a warm, grand entrance, right? It's usually start by asking and answering some questions and telling some short stories based on the questions that come up, sharing a little laughter. But when I make my departure, I want to leave while the energy is still high. So Santa's entire visit is a highlight of a wonderful event. Throughout every appearance, I follow 5 key practices. I try to lead with purpose, right, with intention. I want to bring my full self. All my attention is delivered to the people right there that I'm in front of. And I slow down and try to really connect, right? I want to see them, and I want them to feel seen. I treat every moment as sacred, right? Staying in character. That's what's so important. And after, I always reflect. I ask myself, what could I have done better at that visit? And then beyond that, I said, how could the event have been better overall? It been more special. What else could have been done differently so I can advise people that might bring me in and to help them make a very, very special event. So, of course, we can all bring this power to life to all of us who portray Santa or Mrs. Claus. We don't need to be perfect, right? We don't need to be a big booming voice or a dramatic presence or anything like that. We just need to be genuine, what we refer to as being authentic, being an authentic Claus, and being present. And I guess willing to serve with joy. So I try to keep in mind that I don't portray Santa to perform or to entertain. I portray Santa Claus to connect, to inspire, and to elevate people. So yes, my visits are full of fun and laughter, but more than anything, I strive to make them transformational. for the families, for the children, for the adults, and even for me. For me, that's the real power of Santa's presence. If you feel even a spark of the same calling as I do, I hope you'll join me and all the other members from around the world at the Worldwide Santa Claus Network, worldwidesantaclausnetwork.com. Join us there.